she's going to continue to be the weak ass bitch that she always was. She's not going to change for you. She's not even going to change for her kids. She's going to continue to be the weak ass, whack ass bitch that she always was. If you thought she was different, it's because she was different around you. She was different in the sense that, you know, she put on a front for you. She acted a certain way around you when you were seeing her. That's all. Who she became when y'all broke up, that's who she really is. Okay? Who she was when you last met her, that's who she really, really is. Okay? When you first started meeting her, the whole first 6 months y'all were dating, she was a certain type of way. Because she wanted to impress you. She wanted you to think that she was this way. And that's not the whole truth of who she really is. Who she really is who she is in the dark. When the lights are turned off and the doors are closed and no one's looking, that's who she really is. And you don't know that person. You don't know that person because she hasn't let you in on that side of that person. That person could be cheating with multiple different men every week. That person could be on adult friend finder, adult hookup sites. You don't know. It ain't hard. It ain't hard for girls to do that. So you can't trust them. You can't trust her. She ain't going to change for you. The only person that she's going to change for is herself. And we live in a gynocentric society that coddles women. And they live a lie. Most of them live a lie. If perchance she was raised right, if perchance that she had a good father, and I say good father, I don't say good mother, I say good father, because a lot of it's the father. If the father disciplines her, if the father doesn't coddle to her little demands, if she doesn't have this princess narrative, if the father's weak, then she's going to walk on the father, and so's the mother. And they're going to see him as just a source of income. And this happens constantly. These women are sly. They're sly, man. They're subtle and they're sly. They know how to turn it on and turn it off. They know how to make a man feel like he's a king and feel like this, that, and the third because they want that money that he's got. And they don't want to work for it themselves. And I admonish or encourage anyone out there to listen to a speech on that very subject called The Manipulated Man. The Manipulated Man by Esther Velher. Esther Velher. Let me look this up real quick. Just type in The Manipulated Man by Esther Villar. Okay? Just go to YouTube, type in The Manipulated Man. It comes right up by Esther Villar. Wonderful, wonderful recording. I believe this was a book, but she talks about it's a woman who talks about the female nature. There are a few women out there, like Karen. Forget her last name. Let's see, Karen. Her name is Karen Strawn. She's good, and there's another one. Oh, I forget her name. But there's about 2 or 3, maybe 4 or 5 tops women in the last, I'd say, century who actually stand up for men, who actually speak the truth. And Esther Villar is one of them. I think she was in the 60s or 70s when she was doing most of her work. And you can go back and listen to it. And she talks about how women don't have to work and how they manipulate men. And this whole feminism equality stuff is just BS. It's just a lie to trick people into giving them benefits, to trick people into giving them social leverage. That's all it is. They play victim for social leverage. I'm not saying that women were never oppressed. I'm not saying that women never get raped. But they've all got this narrative. They've all got this victim narrative. I'm a victim. I'm a victim. And this is what they use to essentially oppress society. They oppress. They they do the old dipsy do, the old push and pull, right? I'm a victim so they can get leverage. And this is what they've done. And they've created a lot of white knights, a lot of beta men who are brainwashed into thinking that they can do no wrong. And what do they do with these beta men? Well, they nest with them, and then they go out and cheat. They utilize them for as much as they can, for whatever benefits they can get. And then they go out and they still chase the bad boy, because women are attracted to manly men. Period. That's the way it's always been. Does that mean the man should always be the breadwinner? Does that mean the man, oh, this is what a man's role is, to create resources? If he doesn't pay the bill and he doesn't do this, that's an old school way of thinking, which is just as wrong as the woman being in the kitchen, in my opinion. Many men will argue that to the death and say, no, as a man, I need to pay for the bill, and I need to do this, and I need to do... No, you're just a utility in that case. That's not what a real man is. A real man has an opinion. Okay, that's what a real man is. A real man says, no, I don't like that. I don't agree with that. I don't go along with that. I'm not going to be a proponent of that, of whatever it may be. Real men were revolutionaries. Real men said, I don't want to be taxed by Britain, and they fought a war. That's real men. You know, real men were pioneers. Real men went out and got what they wanted. That's what real men are. Does that mean that real men don't whine? Not necessarily. If there's something wrong, we stand up for it and we speak up about it. Is it whining? Oh, so according to Tucker Carlson, a man shouldn't complain. Who the fuck said that? If men didn't complain, then we would have never fought the Revolutionary War. That whole war was about complaint. We didn't want to get taxed. We were complaining about it, and so we said, let's stand up for ourselves. And there's a whole war, and we won. So come on, that's bullshit. Oh, real men don't complain. Real men are just stoic, and they just sit there and get fucked, and they just sit there and take it, right? No, that's full of shit. So, yeah, man, she's not going to change. She's not going to change for you. She's not going to change for you. Who she really is who she really is. And these days, Dr. Helen Smith, she's the other one. Dr. Helen Smith. You can look her up on YouTube. But these days, they got too much benefits, man. They got too much benefits. So why is she going to change for you? Who she is who she is. And you should take a really, really long time. If you're going to date her, if you're going to mess around with her, whatever, you should take a really, really long time, because the truth eventually will come out. It will eventually come out, who she really is. When she feels like she's no longer infatuated with you, when she feels like, oh, he should be marrying me at this point, or he should be do something at this point, he should be treating me better, it will come out who she really is. That selfishness, that princess narrative will come out. She's infatuated with you now because you figured out a way to get her to chase you. She's acting all a certain type of way because she's trying to sucker you in. She's trying to sucker you in. Once you bite, once you take the bait, once you get suckered in, she's going to squeeze you for all you're worth. Whatever she can get out of you, she's going to squeeze you for it. That's why it's better to not be that utility guy, that resource guy. Those guys are stupid. Those guys are the ones who are paying alimony. Those guys are the ones who are in debt to a woman for 18 years because they think, oh, I'm a real man. I'm going to take care of these finances. Okay, well, she's got you now, real man. You got manipulated. You got suckered in because you were trying to play this game. You were trying to play into the hypergamy. And some guys do this. They have no game. They don't have any confidence in themselves, so they rely on the resources. Oh, look at me and all my cars. Look at me and all. They might not be that good looking, whatever. Hit the gym. Make yourself look better, but have self-confidence above all. Know your worth. Have standards. The more you play into that, oh, I'm a man, I'm going to make this money, woo, 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 the more she's going to use you to her advantage. She's going to use that. Oh, he's got money. Okay, he's got a nice car. Okay, let's see what I can get out of this. See how much See if I can get some alimony. See if I can get a pregnancy out of this. See if I can get a divorce out of this, a divorce settlement. They're taking y'all to the cleaners. Who she really is who she really is, and she ain't gonna change. Don't put a ring on that. Don't get into a serious relationship. Find out who she really is. It's not worth it these days. It's not worth it to date. It's not worth it, man. Too much negatives. Too much. These women are running around like they got the key to the city in every city of the West. In every place, they're running around like they got the key. Because there's men who are out there, beta men, who are on one knee, the white knights, these milady guys who are standing up for their chivalry or whatever bullshit. And the woman will turn around and just claim, oh, I'm independent, I can do this, I can do that, it's all about equality. Except when she runs to the court system. The court system has become a new source of income. The court system has become a career for these women. It's become their new daddy. And who makes those laws? The liberals. Who makes that legislation? The liberals. The same people who are bringing you cultural Marxism. The same people who brought you radical feminism. They're the ones making these laws, these evil domestic violence laws, these evil alimony laws. They're the ones who aren't being equal when it comes to, false rape accusations, right? Why is there no laws against false rape accusations? Because these evil legislators, and women know this, and they've got a key to the city in every city they live in, and they've all, the thing is they're hurting themselves, and they don't know it. They're sabotaging themselves 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, after they hit the wall. No man wants them. They got a kid or two. They've been on welfare for 10 years. No one wants that. All she's good for is to be a cum dumpster, and that's what she's done. So yeah, whatever, get your dick wet, but be careful. Use a condom. Be careful. Don't make sure she doesn't trick you. Make sure she doesn't manipulate you. Be careful. Be careful, Don't date these girls, man. It's a joke. It's a joke. Don't get serious. Don't even buy them dinner, man. They'll take advantage of you. They're looking for weakness. They're like sharks with blood in the water. Oh, he's gonna take me to dinner. That's blood in the water, man. They're looking to catch you for 18 years if they can, because they want that second daddy. She ain't gonna change for you, man. She is who she is. And if you want a good one, then you better wait. If there is such a thing as a good one. And I don't think there is. You can see it in their eyes, man. Go on the dating sites. You can see it. These girls have ridden the carousel. What do they all say? I want a man who's generous. I want a man who doesn't want to hook up. Right? No hookups. Tired of hookups. Tired of the same kind of guys. Oh, dating has been so hard. Yeah, it has been hard. It's been rock hard. For you. Because you're a slut. Well, why do they say no hookups? Because they've been doing that for 10 years. They want to manipulate someone. Right? Don't let it be you. That's all I got to say, boys. Jason Lee, Northwest Podcast.